The couple had just gotten their marriage certificate. On their wedding night they went to a bar to have fun separately. When she saw her husband hugging two women, she called over 6 male models to join her for fun, determined to outdo her plastic husband in this game of betrayal. Her husband's friends saw the girl surrounded by 6 male models across the booth, and couldn't help teasing the man, saying his new wife had quite the bold taste, and asked if he planned to do anything about it. Hearing that, the man put down his glass and stood up. Then he walked right up to the girl. Just as she thought he'd be jealous and angry, he pulled out a hotel room card, saying he booked her a luxury suite big enough for 20 people, telling her to enjoy herself tonight. Then he turned and left the bar without a care. Seeing her husband so indifferent, she suddenly lost all interest in pretending. She tossed some cash and sent the models away, not knowing her husband's wild nights out were all an act. He did it only because he was madly in love with her. They had secretly liked each other since college, but both were too afraid of rejection to confess their feelings. After graduation, she agreed to marry him to repay his parents' kindness, but that marriage built on benefit only made them more prideful. So to get her attention, the man often brought random women home right in front of her. What she didn't know was that he sent them away as soon as she left, though she pretended not to care. She used the same tricks to provoke him. When his parents learned he didn't come home on their wedding night, they angrily called him home to scold him, telling him Weiwei was a good girl he shouldn't let down. The man couldn't help but laugh bitterly. He almost blurted out how she called 6 male models last night, but the girl stopped him with a sharp kick. His parents had treated her well. She wouldn't let them misunderstand her reputation, so she covered for him, saying he was doing surgery all night to help them reconcile. His parents told them to stay together at the old house that night. They had no choice but to share a room, but later that night both started feeling feverish and restless. Then his mother admitted she had added something to their soup, hoping it would help them break the ice. Just as they were about to lose control, the man's phone suddenly rang. It was the scheming woman calling. Without a word, he left the girl and walked out, leaving her deeply disappointed. But he wasn't actually going to meet that woman. He left because he was afraid that losing control might make him hurt her. The next day his mother realized it was his fault, so to apologize to her daughter-in-law, she took her shopping and bought everything she wanted, trying to max out her son's card to make her happy. But just as the girl's mood improved, the scheming woman showed up uninvited. When the mother learned she was the one who called him away, she was furious, warning her that even though she was her niece, if she dared interfere in her son's marriage again, she'd regret it. To provoke the girl, the scheming woman said it was the man who chased her, but surprisingly the girl wasn't angry at all. That night she met her best friend at the bar to unwind again. Her friend told her mysteriously that her husband had never touched any of those women he met before. The girl immediately said maybe he just wasn't capable. Right then the man overheard their talk and came over. Her friend was so scared by his face that she ran off. The man pulled the girl into his arms, saying he'd prove her wrong himself. It was their first real moment of closeness. Her face instantly turned red. Then the scheming woman suddenly appeared. The girl immediately noticed something off about her.